My name is Jenna Longo. I'm a Division III student athlete at Austin College. I'm a senior and I play women's basketball here.
Hi, my name is Russell Clark. I'm a Division III basketball player for Colorado College.
Hey, my name is Chelsea Petska. I'm a senior volleyball player at Centenary College of Louisiana, and I'm a Division III student athlete.
I chose Colorado College because it gave me a great opportunity to be at a very good academic institution while still continuing to play basketball at a very high competitive level. My main focus was finding the academic institution, so actually it turned out that when I was searching for schools, most of them ended up being Division III basketball schools. That was just kind of the way that my college search ended up. I wasn't 100% set on playing basketball. It was I needed to find the right school for me, and if I could play basketball there, then that was what I wanted to do, and that's what ended up happening. And I'm really happy that I made this choice.
I chose Division III because like I said, it gives me the opportunity to be involved in a lot of different aspects. I like to be involved and help out in a lot of different areas on my campus, and so being Division III, I had the time and the opportunities to do that.
I chose Division III because I thought that it would give me the best chance to be academically rigorous and also athletically rigorous. I think there's a lot of times where people kind of laugh at E3 or think that it's not competitive, but it really is, and it allowed me to have my competitive side inside the classroom and also on the basketball court.
Being at a Division III institution has really allowed me to focus on both things. Yes, I can be a student athlete, but also I just get to be a student for most of the year, and really for all of the year. There is no conflict with school, because if there is, then school comes first. There's no choice. I just tell my coach, hey, I'm going to be doing this school function, or I have lab, or one of those things, and there really is no conflict, at least as far as I was concerned. I'm sure my coach might have a differing opinion, but he always allowed me to go to lab or do whatever it was that I was doing.
My favorite thing about Division III would probably be how close all the student athletes are and how close we are with our professors. So there's been classes where I've had 10 people in the class. There's been classes where I've had 2 people in the classroom. And because of that, I get to see my professors inside the classroom, and they know me. We have a one-on-one personal connection, and then I also get to see them in the stands. So it's really cool to have that connection both on and off the court.
I think one of my most memorable experiences as a Division III athlete is probably the bus rides, but in particular the sleeper bus rides all the way to Colorado, and how we spent time doing that. It was kind of like a family traveling on a vacation. It was a blast.
This actually happened just this year. I had a couple grad school interviews. I actually had 2 grad school interviews on the same weekend, and it was a travel weekend that we were traveling to Texas, and both grad schools were in Texas. And so God bless my parents and God bless my coach, but they actually decided to be willing to take me to my grad school interview and then take me to my basketball game. So that was the schedule. Was they picked me up from the San Antonio airport, drove me 2 hours south to Kingsville, and then after my interview at Kingsville, they drove me 3 hours north to Kerrville, Texas, and then after I played my game, drove me an hour east to Austin, Texas to interview there, and then after my interview at Austin, Texas, drove me an hour and a half south to San Antonio to play a game there. So it was interview game for 2 days, and that was just the biggest whirlwind that I've ever experienced. I don't think I'm ever going to forget that.
My most memorable experience of being a Division III athlete would probably be all the different Special Olympics events that we get to do. We get to come together, almost all the sports come together. Either it's the whole team or it's select members of the team that come together, and we go to Dallas. We do a Special Olympics event there. We've done community service events on campus. I think it's really cool how we all come together and get to be a part of that.
Balancing academics and athletics can be kind of tough, but because Division III schedules are a little bit less stressful than Division I or something of that sort, we have time to focus on our academics, and we have resources like tutors, and our professors have been amazing to help us out to make sure we can get everything taken care of like we need to. So I would say that the balance is difficult, but it's definitely possible.
Balancing both academics and athletics was pretty tough. There's a lot of times where I'd either be up late finishing one thing or just got out of practice and had to go straight to homework. But the professors really understand that here, which really helped. They would help us if we needed to make up a test because we missed a game, or they'd help us get the notes somehow. But it was also kind of helped me balance my time. So I knew that I couldn't necessarily do other things that I had practice. So it helped me with time management a lot, which I think will help me in the future.
My major is biology. I'm on the molecular and cellular biology track within that major, and I think that attending Colorado College and being a Division III athlete is going to help me in the future world by preparing me for extreme time management issues that arise in real life, and being able to adjust on the fly to anything that is needed of me.
After this year, I plan to actually stay at Austin College. I've been going to be in the graduate teacher program here. We have a 5-year program. I'm an English major, so I hope to be a high school English teacher and a coach. So I think that not only being in athletics, but being in a bunch of different organizations I was involved in and having that connection with my professors will help me hopefully make that same connection with my students inside the classroom at a high school level.
After I graduate, I will start physical therapy school at Texas Tech University in Lubbock, Texas. That will begin this summer, and then after those 3 years, I hope to be practicing physical therapy in Texas. I think that my time at Centenary College has prepared me for this field, in that I've learned how to be in professional settings but be comfortable with it. I've had time to work alongside a lot of authority figures in my school and learn a lot about how they lead and how to just be professional but still have fun.